வாழா உங்கள் வாழ்வை வாழ. Cheers. Senior Living by Casa Grande. Life begins at 50.
Sir, the challenges are very many for the agriculturist. Among the humanity, the only group, especially the agricultural family members, stand under the sun for 12 hours. And they cannot sleep if they have the backyard poultry, milch animals, and cattle strength. They have to feed the animal both in the morning and the evening and in the night. So these are the population working for almost 18 hours continuously. But are they getting that recognition? Because today everything is flashy life. Everyone longs for recognition. This is one community, everybody talks about agriculturist and agriculture. But at the end of the day, he is not getting the common benefit of the producer fixing the price for the produce. This and the economy which always regulate the population-based price regulation rather than the produce-based price regulation. So because they give free rice, free pulses, free oil, and they want to fix minimal prices so that everybody can get the benefits. Unfortunately, the producer is not getting the benefit. Under these circumstances, what are the possibilities? If you assess basically, in South, most of the people have experienced the difficulties and they are coming back to the rejuvenation of the villages. So they go for milch animals, they go for surrogate animals, they go for race animals, they go for cockfights. Mostly the sports-based attraction for the youth for animal welfare is coming up in a big way. We have to congratulate the youth and the government for supporting these things. At the same time, the milk production is also going up in the southern states because they have lost the glory in Gujarat and Rajasthan. Because Rajasthan, without any greenery, they maintained a very good support. But even today, the meat production is very high in the Rajasthan through the goat and other things. So, since there are certain restrictions in the food requirement and food habits, it is high time for the Tamil Nadu state to concentrate on south, where the crop production and perennial crops are less and water availability is also more because of the Western Ghats. Then the most important option is milch animals, goat and sheep rearing. So this will give very great export market, and then within the country we can supply to Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan and other states where beef is not available. So beef can be very easily replaced with meat with agriculture concentration on the sheep and goat in Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Andhra. This is slowly happening, but we have to accelerate. Who can do this one? Those are the small farmers can manage with 3 or 4 goat. It can increase up to 25. So meat supply can come from the goat and sheep. The milk can come from the milch animals. Milk cooperative is coming up in a big way, and then the small dairy is also coming up in a big way based on the success in Sri Lanka and World Bank support. So when we take these two villages, the youth will always take interest in the value addition because there is minimum 100 families in a village panchayat. So these 100 families with 100 milk animals can produce enough milk for processing value addition. One of the advantage of Tamil Nadu is that we have lost buffalo population. We have only milch cows, mostly cow milk is available, cow ghee is available, and cow-based ice cream will fetch very good global market. Only thing is you have to name it and indicate these are the quality parameters, these are from the pure milk. I will give you one simple example of Meenakshi near Kalavai. where the milk kova, palkova with sugar and without sugar is produced and exported with only one Sindhi milk animals, local breed only. So these things are coming up slowly in specific area, which has to be copied to the other people in other district and other locations, so that agriculture can come up in a big way and contribute for the economic development.
So in the recent periods, the natural cows, the climate farming has become very popular in India, and farmers are adopting to this thing. How do you see that, sir? Because the natural cows gives only around 10 liters of milk every day, but when it is just crossbreeded, it comes to around 100 liters, and it's allowed to take the feed and other things at their own time, with not tying up the knots at their nose and other things. So how do you see that?
No, this is happening in the West, especially in Europe, but there they fix the animal strength. Every farmer can have only this much of animal. If there is any increase, they will kill the animal, and the government will give compensation. Whereas in India, it is not like that. Everything is bulk, and moreover, this climate-based cattle misnomer is only a misnomer. Practically what happens is that the body weight of the crossbred animal is very heavy, more than 700 kilos to 1000 kilos, 1 ton animal. Whereas our animal, you take the highest milk yielder, the gir. Gir can give up to 20 liters of milk. So if you are milk-based local breed means, and this is also yet to be milk, we can support such an animal. Local breed can be also in the larger way, and the feed requirement is also less. So when you take the conversion of feed to milk, it is only 18%. So why do you want to go and feed so much and get higher yield milk? See, high milk is required when there is milk unavailable. Whereas now we are saturated with milk, and we are making powder, and then we are exporting it and all those things. So when there is enough, go for a quality. I'm not against higher milk yielders and other things. That can be managed, maintained by only very few people. The small and medium farmers can feed less and get sizable quantity of milk. Through the milk producer cooperatives, they can supply the milk and get the immediate benefit for their own through the government or the private milk collectors. So it is all positive. Only thing is the visionary leaders have to concentrate and then propagate. Unfortunately, only the fortunate people are enjoying the aircraft. Fortunate people are enjoying the Vande Bharat. Fortunate people are getting the 4-lane road, 8-lane road, and then the quality cars. You imagine the rest of the population, the rest of the 90% of the population is struggling. And people like you and me are middle class. Middle class is always meddling class. We will be longing for the betterment. Till the end, we will be always longing and working hard. Our energy is sucked by the rich and the fortunate people, for which we have to realize, and we have to work with unfortunate people, help them. These are the fortunate times people are recognizing us. Let us take the success story and work with the unfortunate population and lift them to the equal to us, at least. Let us try that one. Definitely we will succeed. If people like you are working with us to reach the farmers, definitely we will succeed, sir.
So in the present agriculture, this thing, many of them has left out the field, and many youngsters who have been in the IT field and other sectors are returning back to this thing. The in and out of the agriculture field is just changing it. How do you see that?
Sir, one of the reason is the work culture, sir. Every family wants their own wards to sit in the government office, enjoy the air-conditioned room, get a regular pay. So this is the mindset of the people. But if the work culture comes, everybody is identified based on the finishing. You take the carpenter. If he is very good in teak work, finishing, even up to the polishing, the same person is involved. Everyone wants to go only to that person. That skill identification is there, but support is missing in us. So we have to identify the work culture and then recognize each work is good, sir. Everybody is doing a good work, and recognize them. For that work, you please capitalize, cash them, and then support. Definitely, when we do that one, work culture will come into India, and agriculturists will also have the satisfaction of their own work culture. Definitely, we will succeed.
So in the agriculture fields, where the climatic change and the water scarcity, the soil problem, and everything is facing a big problem in the agriculture field. So will be your suggestion just to improve the agriculture field of the requirement of the people?
Sir, climate-based agriculture, especially the pollution-free agriculture, has to come in, sir. There are possibilities. Say, for example, the green plant is the only one which can fix atmospheric carbon dioxide. Whether it is fuel-based four-wheeler, truck or bus, or even food. Even you and me also, after respiration, we release carbon dioxide outside. So these things are cleaned from the atmosphere only by plants. What is positive character in India is that for all through the 12 months we can grow something. It is not 6 months ice covered and things like that, which is available in the Western world. So we can capitalize by accepting the suggestion of the Prime Minister to go for multi-tier agriculture, and then the soil stimulated, soil biology stimulated, soil rejuvenation. If these two things are done, soil itself can fix through the microorganism the carbon dioxide, and that can remove the pollution, because everything is dumped on soil. You take a simple example. When there is a red dot in our family, it gives a very bad smell. We take it out. What we do? We dig some soil, put it underneath and cover it. Next moment, we don't get the smell. So soil organism takes care of it for the purification. So both plants and soil are rich in positive characters. We have to identify that and then capitalize on that. Definitely our climate will be good, because with increase in population, you need oxygen for life. Every life needs oxygen. Who will give the oxygen? Only the tree can give the oxygen. So go for larger tree planting. And then another important characteristic which is to be imbibed by Indians is that in all the roadside and other things, we go for avenue trees. Instead, you go for a productive tree. ஏன் மாமரம் வச்சா வளராதாங்க, ஏன் கொய்யா மரம் வச்சா வளராதாங்க. நீங்கள் வந்து it should also give the required material. At the same time, it should have the utility. 4 பேர் கொய்யாப்பழம் பறித்து சாப்பிட்டு போகிறோம், 4 பேர் மாம்பழம் பறித்து சாப்பிட்டு போகிறோம். பழைய காலத்தில் நீங்கள் நானும் சின்ன ஸ்கூலில் படிச்சுட்டு இருந்தபோது உங்களுக்கு என்ன ஈச்சம்பழம் மாம்பழம் எல்லாமே தான் கிடைச்சது. எந்த விவசாயி வந்து நம்மளை அடித்தான்? அவன் வளர்த்துக்கிட்டு இருப்பான், நம்ம போய் பிடிங்கி சாப்பிட்டு தானே போயிட்டு இருந்தோம். அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும்போது so it is high time that the system is available with us. Please try to recollect, take that one as a base and add good principles of development and new scientific knowledge, imbibe into that one, and then take this country to the highly productive, product-oriented country, so that we can be a competitive producer in the world.
Because of being the huge population in India, many agricultural lands has been converted to storage buildings and others. Is this not a bad sign for the agriculture?
Sir, we have the capacity to readjust, sir. From the starving stage, we had the self-sufficiency. Now we are having an export potential. But the same population is also increasing. Same thing is happening. Airports are increasing. Roads are widened. So all these things are happening. But we have accepted. We are also doing it. We are successfully doing it. What we have to do is that we have to develop a new system to utilize the muscle power and the energy of educated youth. When we plan for that, instead of giving dole for unemployed youth and others, let us try to utilize them to produce. Let them have the satisfaction of I produced, I am earning, just like an industrialist. So when we do this one, this country can flourish like anything. And you people should cooperate with agriculturists. We will succeed in this country. Thank you, sir.
How do you feel about the award being presented to you after the
Sir, it is not only me, sir. No individual work for award. We work on our consciousness. If your consciousness based, work culture is within you, awards will come automatically. However, I sincerely thank the Prime Minister and Home Minister for giving this chance to work in the Agriculture Department Ministry. And I sincerely thank all our farmers, colleagues who work with me as teachers, researchers, and then the farm workers. I sincerely thank everyone for this award. They are sharing this award. It is not only me. Thank you, sir.
And one final question, sir. What is the advice to you for the upcoming scientists?
Sir, upcoming scientist has to first realize what is the present status of this world. Because education is the only one, academic activity is the only one which can foresee the things. What will happen in next 5 years? What will happen in next 10 years? So, we started the computer science program in arts and science colleges, engineering colleges. It had an employment opportunity. So, a separate industry, what is called a service-oriented industry has developed. Now that it is always the management-oriented and production-oriented thing is coming up. So, please concentrate on production, processing, value addition in agriculture. Whereas in the specific monitoring products, that is more important. AI-based monitoring. Today, your blood is tested for sugar and your body is tested for so many things. But AI can say who is having diabetes, who is having the heart disease and all those things, for which you need tools. You concentrate on such tools manufacturing, and our youth can always venture into small product-based production and then clear it. Definitely future is positive, sir. The thing is that we have youth with us. We have 21% retired, still pensioners. They have to be used. Unfortunately, this country is not using these two things. If you take the West, youth after 19, they have to earn on their own, they have to study, and they have to contribute for the national army or production. Whereas in this country, we give education and leave them on the street. Try to provide them opportunity to contribute. If we do that one, definitely this country can support 72 countries, because 72 countries are dependent on our manpower. Definitely we can do it, sir, with higher knowledge and for higher capacity to contribute for the national growth. This is possible. Let us do it.